UK is a very attractive location for Indian businesses. We have seen a substantial number of Indian companies invest in the UK. You know all the household names, the Tata, Reliance, Hindalco, Motherson's, Havells, to name a few, are all here, investing in the UK, investing in Europe and creating jobs. So to my mind, that's happening, and I see more and more that Indian corporates are interested in establishing their headquarters here, using the UK as a base for investing in the rest of the world, and so on. And we have to remember that the UK also offers significant other benefits in terms of location, the expertise and talent that we have here, and also importantly, the professional and business services and the capital markets. Because many Indian corporates want to use UK capital markets to raise the funding for expansion in the UK, maybe within India itself, or even overseas. And you might find that certain sectors, technology for example, you might find that some might say to you that they want to be in the US for that, because they might get better valuations. Sometimes you find that you hear that the Singaporeans are much more entrepreneurial and attaching greater valuations to businesses. So you go through that, but the UK tends to remain pretty high on the agenda for most of these groups when they're looking to do something in the form of capital markets or listing. Economics, trade, investment opportunities are there, and there are interdependencies between the two countries. We've talked about a significant amount of British investment that is already in India. Yeah, it's been there for decades, and more has gone in the last 15 years. And we remain the largest investor, I think, in the G20 in terms of investment going into the country. Many of the British companies there have become household names over the years and are recognized as such. The opportunities going forward in India remain pretty significant and are growing all the time. So there is British commitment there. Equally, we talked about the Indian investment in the UK. As you know, there are almost 1,000 companies, I think, now operating in the UK. Indian corporates or Indian parent groups are some of the largest employers now within the UK. So there is significant commitment from India in terms of investing in the UK too. So I think this works on both sides from a market's point of view. There are markets, there are opportunities, there are sectors which are of beneficial interest to both sides. So therefore, to my mind, in that sense, and given the history, the knowledge, and the affinity that both nations have for each other, that certainly sort of helps with that point comment that it's an unbeatable combination is what you're referring to. To my mind, that's sort of overlaid by the economics that flow from that too. We find that we're an integral part of our clients' journeys into India or Indian clients' journeys into the UK. We are here to help them with market studies, assessing the regulatory environment, helping them find joint venture partners, navigating through establishing there and creating a presence there, meeting regulatory, tax, audit, accounting and other requirements and so on. So we're often there giving a helping hand along with other organizations, whether it's the UKTR, UKIBC and others, in making sure that our clients at both ends have a journey that is as easy as possible in terms of their investment plans both in India and the UK. I think look at India today, clearly, to my mind, the rest of this decade and beyond from 2020 is going to be an exciting place for investment. A number of sectors are opening up. The government is working hard to make sure that it is easier to do business in India than it's been the case before. So to my mind, with the significant opportunities out there, there's plenty that British companies can be doing out there and Indian corporates doing in the UK. So I think it'll be exciting times over the next 5, 10, 15 years.